10 key reasons to consider when investing or collecting Panda coins. The first, the artistry and designs of the series are very important because, as you know, each year the Chinese Panda series has a new design. This is important to differentiate each year and to give collectors something to look forward to. The artistry, the craftsmanship of the coins are very important because it shows that there is quality there and that there'll continue to be quality in the series. Secondly, minted by the world's fastest growing economy. This is key because it shows that they are committed to, among other things, their commemorative coin series, as they are in so many other areas of the economy. Having one of the world's largest reserves of gold, silver, and other precious metals also brings confidence to the series, as being that there will always be a mintage, a set of coins that will be produced because of the stockpiles of precious metals that can be used for the series. Third, a vast community of collectors worldwide. This is key. Not only are there 1.4 billion Chinese people in the mainland, but there's millions and millions of Chinese in other parts of the world. And among those people, there are a large collection of investors and collectors that partake in the releases each year of the series. This means that demand is built in for any coins that you may acquire. Fourth, ethnic Chinese who naturally invest in rarities like antiques. Very important to consider. This culture loves to collect things like this. It's bred into who they are. It goes back so many years that the demand, like I've said, is built into the series. They collect everything from stamps to old lithographs to commemorative coins and even clothing and antiques from other eras. So this will only be added to the current swath of antiques and collectibles that are already actively being auctioned off around the world. Panda coins are legal tender and pure gold and silver. Very important to understand that it is issued by the central government authority and it has a legal tender status. So you are getting a government issued coin that has a recognized standing of being not only commemorative legal tender, but also the purity of the coins are all 0.999 or higher, and that goes not only for gold and silver but also platinum, palladium, and other metals. Relatively small mintages based on the revived surviving list. This is important to understand. I've got a spreadsheet that I've built that I'm going to show you that you'll be able to access that shows exactly what this means. The mintages have been revised, as you know, 2007. They revised the surviving mintages, and I'm going to make a case that through attrition and other means that it is a bona fide great collector series. Attrition of coins to mishandling, melting, and loss. Very key to understand, as I'll show you shortly, that the attrition factor in this coin series is very important to remember because some years the mintages did not come out as planned, and through attrition every coin that you hold is actually more valuable than what you think it is. The continued global debasement of paper currency is very key really for any coin series, especially for the Chinese Panda series, because every time more yuan is issued, what does that do? That makes every other hard asset that's available out there worth more and more, even if it doesn't get reflected in the prices. Eventually things catch up, and that becomes apparent to everyone that would consider investing in such an asset. Hidden series rarities available as common editions. That means that there are little quirks and are little opportunities within the standard BU set of issues that you can take advantage of. What I mean by that is that they're coming out every couple of years even now. There are BU series years that have additional factors within that series that make them more collectible, such as the 2003 edition that has different shades of bamboo that are on different coins, and that has led to types. These types of coins within each year of the standard release make these a collector's dream. And if you're holding on to one of the rare types in that year, you really do have something valuable. Investors and collectors consider Panda coins as semi-numismatic. That is so true, more so really than any other coin from any other mints around the world, is that year on year these coins appreciate in value like no other. I've showed you that over the years on this channel, and you can certainly see that in the price releases on the lists that come out, and talking to dealers, talking to other collectors, looking on online sources such as eBay and bullion dealers online. You can clearly see that these standard commemorative BU releases are actually semi-numismatic, meaning that the value of the coins themselves have partial on the numismatic scale and partial on the value of their precious metals. So you get a double benefit from holding these coins. Let's take a look at the spreadsheet that I have made. You can email me on this and get a copy of this. I'm more than happy to get it for you. What it shows here is that the original published mintages of the 1 ounce and 1/2 ounce gold BU editions of their commemorative series are listed here from 1982 to 2005. Now we're only going to look at those older coins because those are the ones that are most effective through attrition, and I believe that those are the years that have the most potential to be a more valuable coin than what you purchased it for. The recent editions, right around 2006 and on, have a dramatic increase in mintages, and there are much less factors involved, including attrition, because they're so new and so recent that there really hasn't been an opportunity to have them melted down or lost or anything happening to those specimens. So we see that the 2007 mintage that they adjusted, these were the actual coins that got minted. Here is the planned mintages. And that shows you that the mints basically were not up to snuff. And that is by no means a surprise, because a lot of things in the past in mainland China didn't really go according to plan. There's a lot of public planning, and everything from agriculture to military, and yes, even coin minting that doesn't go exactly to plan. So we see that reduced mintages that actually got distributed, and it is dramatic. Same for the 1/2 ounce gold. Okay, look at those published mintages, and some of them are non-available. And here's the 1/2 ounce gold mintages that were revised that they know about, that they minted through their records at the mints. And so you can imagine that we're looking at here 1 ounce and 1/2 ounce gold BU editions. This is pretty much very similar to the same for the silver releases and other releases of the Panda series. I'm going to continue to make spreadsheets on those other fractional sizes and the other metals to show that in fact these coins are still today undervalued. This list here is NGC graded population for the 1 ounce gold BU edition, and you can see here that there are not many that have been graded at all by NGC, and even fewer that have been graded at a MS70 or MS69. There's only several hundred total in some of these years of the entire series, and NGC is the top grading service around. Same goes for the 1/2 ounce. PCGS graded their entire population of coins that they have graded from this series. It is minuscule compared to the mintages. Okay, 1/2 ounce, even more minuscule. Some of these years, like that 1992, they only have graded 32 of the 1/2 ounce 1992 releases. Now what this spreadsheet does not show, of course, is the attrition numbers, because we have no way of knowing that for sure. And it does not show the graded list from the Chinese grading companies, which may not be as significant as this, but are still factors in determining which coins are of high value for you to acquire.